So let's go to the second problem, the identification problem. So you're saying before we can solve a system of equations, we need to make sure we have enough information to find unique, correct answer for each relationship. We must check whether equations can be identified. So by identification, we mean, do we have all the information we need? So for these two equations here, for these two equations of simultaneous, these two simultaneous equations, do we have all the information that we need to run the analysis? So that is another problem, and that problem is what we are calling the identification problem. So we can have three cases of identification problem. We can have unidentified case, whereby not enough information to estimate the parameters. We don't have all the information that we need. And then we have identified, we have enough information to estimate. This one is the ideal case. And we can have over-identified case. We have more information that we need as to estimate the model. So now, how do we know that we have enough information? How do we know that we have equations which are identified? So we use a rule of thumb or accommodation, and we say an equation is considered identified. It is considered identified if the number of excluded exogenous variable in that equation should be greater or equal to the number of endogenous variables in it minus 1. So that is the rule of thumb. It's very simple. And I tried to simplify so that you can understand that exogenous variable excluded should be greater or equal to endogenous variables included minus 1. So let us see. So we go back to our equation, and you want to see in this equation 1 here, is it identified? Do we have all the information that we need so that we can run the analysis? So we are saying to know whether this equation is identified, we look at the exogenous variable excluded. Exogenous variable excluded. And to know the exogenous variable excluded in this first model, we look at the second one. P is endogenous because it is found in both equations. It is affecting both equations. So we call it endogenous. It is determined within the model. Quantity demanded and quantity supplied, these are definitely the dependent variable. Y and C are now the exogenous variable. And we say that another term of exogenous variable is the independent variable. So what we are saying is determine whether this first equation is identified or whether we have all the information that we need. We look at the second